Okay, this is some of the stuff I'm going to use to revitalize some old door panels. These door panels are off a 1957 300C. Considering there's only 1,200 of these cars made in 57, they're fairly rare. Now when I got to this, it was completely hard and solid, but I've started the cleaning. I've already cleaned them up pretty good. But some of the things I use, like you can see some of the dirt coming off still, is I'm using, the first step I use is I'll use a Gojo or Permatex, the cream type. Cleaners, and really just go at it kind of nuts. This still needs a little cleaning, and this is really just to start getting it back to where you need and start the initial clean. Obviously, I blew it off first, wiped it down a little bit, but it still had, years and years and years of crust, and you'll see it kind of gets, it's even being cleaned already. I've already done it once. You can see it's still kind of dirty, still picking up dirt. The word of caution is do not let it dry. You need to pick this stuff up before it dries. So this thing really probably isn't savable over here, but this is just a straight generic vinyl with this cutout glued on. This is really what is the savable on this guy. Just 1.25" heat pleated vinyl with like a lip down here, like just this part is heat treated vinyl, or heat pleated vinyl. So what I do is I come at it and you see it starts cleaning it up even more and more. And you can do this a couple times with the hand cleaner. Obviously it's an oil-based hand cleaner. You see that it just keeps coming off. So I guess you'll keep doing this until it keeps coming off. And these are actually these are much better than what I started with. So still pretty nasty stuff. I should take these out. You should legitimately take these out, and I will take all this stainless off. But like I said, first step is the Gojo, or like this is a Permatex hand cleaner. That's your first step. So then you get it to a point where it's nice and clean, and you've got it as clean as you're going to get with the hand cleaners, right? So, and I could probably still do this multiple times. Get it down, and this thing's got a lot of these, obviously these pleats are getting covered. But basically you'll get down to a point where you got it nice and clean with the hand cleaner, and it still has got like kind of like this ingrained dirt inside these things. Now you can see I'm still pulling it up a little bit, and you can say if you're done with that, you think that's good enough, and you're happy with that, you're good to go. And the hand cleaner, since it's oil based and it's got lanolin in it and it's got aloe, it'll actually soften up. Now this has already gotten a lot softer just with the hand cleaner. So I mean, some people would say, oh, it's good to go, and this isn't, obviously. But this is a lot of because the back panel is all warped, and I'm going to replace the back panel here. And then you'll see over here, like, it's real clean here, and I'll show you what I did to do that. If it's still not good enough for you, and you want that extra bit of clean, you can resort to this kind of stuff, which is this is Zep commercial. It's actually the sprayer, but these are like purple, the scrubbing purple stuff, and it's I don't know if it's an ammonia base. I think it is actually an ammonia base, but you can actually come at it with this. Now, obviously, you got to eat through the oil on the hand-based leather, on the hand-based, on the this. It'll eat through this stuff first, and then you'll get down to where you can start digging at it, and you'll see. I've done it here. You can kind of see the difference of how it gets a little cleaner. Now, obviously, this stuff, these. I don't know, some people use, this is actually a little diluted. People use it on their tire, their rims and stuff. It really, you know, it's kind of a nasty cleaner. I can't remember what this is called. It is, I think it's purple stuff, and it's a couple different names. But I think the purple, some of this stuff is orange too. But it's that nasty. It's that, I think they're ammonia-based cleaners. So you come at it with that, and then. When you're done with that, some people come back with mineral oil. You got to use the clear stuff, obviously. The laxative, I think it's laxative. This stuff is considered always laxative, which is the clear stuff. And then people will come at it finally with mineral oil and see how that goes. Now this stuff should really start to let this, and this is once you, like I said, once you've got it nice and clean, once you got your panel as clean as you want it, like typically, like I said, these things are going to come off. You're going to pull all this junk off, and you're going to get just this. Like this is carpet, doesn't matter, but then you come at it with mineral oil, and you'll see it'll turn like a really nice gloss. And a lot of people kind of soak it. Actually, looks like it cleaned up a little bit more there. A lot of people come at it with it and just kind of like slather it in mineral oil and just let it sit for, you know, a day and let it dry, and then come back, wipe it off a bit, and then do it again. Like right now, you can start to see that the dirt stops. The dirt's not coming up anymore. Anyways, that's my attempt to clean my how to revitalize old, I guess 50s, 60s door panels. Obviously, if this is black, this is a lot easier to do. But so there you go. Some oil-based hand cleaner, Gojo or Permatex. Then you switch over to this if needed, and then finish up with mineral oil. Final coating of mineral oil, clear mineral oil, obviously the laxative type, the kind that you can eat, and that's it. That's your best shot at it, I think. Some other people have said different, like you can go out and buy the vinyl restorers and stuff, but it's actually just a mix of that. Maybe it's even a little better, I don't know, but this seems to work for me. They said this is turned from crunchy now, and it's really moving pretty good just with the hand cleaner. Obviously, it's to get oil back in the thing. So, anyways, that's it. Another item. People swear on saddle soap also. Saddle soap, maybe use saddle soap instead of this. Leather conditioner, other stuff. Basically, you're looking for an oil and an oil-based soap to start out with. So that stuff, you got to obviously be careful with that. I mean, it isn't. I mean, I've used this stuff on leather if it gets really bad, and it cleans it up real quick. You know, as long as you recondition it real quick, I think you're okay. I don't think obviously this can take some of the surface off. And like I said, obviously you could repaint these things. You can, but the main thing is there's no crack. You want to get the cracks and get them all softened back up. And that's what it's doing right now. It's softening this up. And that's where that mineral in the end comes in. Sometimes it feels like this is actually doing a better job than the mineral, and I'll kind of see, but really just depends on what you want, where you're at in the end. But some of this needs to be all still cleaned up, and you can see there's like some dirt still in it over here. I need to get this. This stuff's really hard to get off, so I'll go at it with that cleaner. But anyways, that's some other options of saddle soap.